to Q95, the big station, the Matt, in the morning. Of course, issues arise, and Matt has, like all of us, commitments that that are going to have to be met, and so he's right now traveling, and we're going to do what we can to sort of give you some of his juice in the morning. But this being Afimate, not a DJ, not a radio person as such, you know you can expect something to be different. And I wanted to sort of give you an opportunity to engage your mind with some issues that I know are uppermost in your mind. First of all, we've just gone through Tropical Storm Matthew. It's not over yet. If you listened this morning, you heard from the Wasco that there are many communities that are still not yet back to normal with regards to the water supply, and water being what it is, water is life, to quote the logo, the promo that the Wasco people have developed. That means things are still a bit difficult in many communities throughout Dominica, and so let's be patient with those communities. But most of all, let's be patient with the Wasco people. I mean, I met a crew yesterday in my area. It was dark, and they were still headed into the forest. These guys are really definitely my heroes. They're warriors. Their main concern is not at that time even about their own families. There they are with pipe wrenches and pipe cutters and pipe fitters and pipe parts, headed into deep forest to try to ensure that a water supply serving several thousand persons was restored, no matter what. One guy was frantically looking for a coupling to sort of complete the job, and couldn't find it in the toolkit, and probably had to go back to town, all the way down to the storeroom at Portersville to come back up. So very often we forget what these guys are doing and how much they sacrifice to keep us going. And I will not miss an opportunity to underscore the daily heroism. Yes, I use the word heroism, because not many of us walk into a forest even during the day. We're afraid of Kuwes, we're afraid of Abalo, we're afraid of everything. But these guys are out there in the night, handling pipe, handling equipment, all with a view to keep the water flowing into our pipes. So hats off, and prayers need to go every time with these Wasco guys. They need to be protected as they do that work. And the same is true of the Domlek guys. I mean, I know a lot of us complained the lights were out, we were concerned about the meat thawing out and spoiling in our refrigerators and stuff like that. Yeah. But these guys are out there. Some of the lines have power. Some of the lines don't. Some of the lines are high tension lines. And you heard the urgings on all the radio stations. Do not go out there. Do not touch it. Do not get close to it, because you could die. And yet these guys are out there. So let's take our hats off to these guys. I know a lot of you like to pay homage to political personalities and political leaders and people who give you things and give you money and give your child a scholarship and all that kind of thing. But the Wasco and Domlek give you water and power. No politician does that. No politician does that. The politicians can say what they want, can speak how they want. But if those guys don't tool up, get into those pickups and go out to those difficult parts of Dominica, nothing happens. So I ask you, think this morning, who are the real heroes? Who should we be listening to? Who should we be supporting? Who should we be patient with? Is it the politician who chats and talks? Or is it those guys and their managers and supervisors who, no matter what, are out there trying to make things happen and making things happen? Because many of us have had our water restored. Many of us have had our power restored. That's not because any politician said or did anything. That's because DOWASCO and DOMLEC workers went out and did what they know how to do. And that raises another issue. That's exactly how the Public Works Department used to be. Nobody needed to get up and tell Public Works to go out there and clear roads or go out there and clear the drains. I grew up in a Dominica where the PWD, the Public Works Department, did that as a matter of course and kept the roads safe for all of us and for visitors. And it is a tragedy. It's a national economic crime that has occurred by politicians who wanted their friends and themselves to take over the functions of the Public Works Department and to begin to earn money improperly and illegally from doing that. They shut it down. A critical service like roads, a critical service like landslide clearing, drain clearing, that Public Works used to supply, they stopped that. And they took it over all because they wanted to enrich themselves. And we all know that that is happening. And we all know who has made it happen, who has stolen equipment. We all know. And yet, we sit down there and say and do nothing and listen to those same politicians who thief. Now the same politicians who destroyed a critical, essential service like Public Works. So we used to have DOWASCO, we used to have DOMLEC, and we used to have PWD. Now we have DOWASCO and DOMLEC. People who are brave, who know their work, who know their job, who are efficient professionals who go out there and do their work. Not just a politician who some guy picked up along the side of the road and said, boy, you look like a popular guy, I'm going to put you up and we'll put some money behind you and you'll win and we'll make you this and we'll make you that. And nowadays, you don't even have to win in order to get a big job paying you $9,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month. In fact, when you lose, look at what's his name? Ambrose George. He lost the last election and he got a big job. Look at Alvin. He lost the last election and he got a big job. Look at Shanks. He lost the last election and he got a big job. So they got rewarded for losing. That's the Dominica we have today. And that's Dominica has to fight constantly to recover from tropical storms, from hurricanes, from economic disaster. Do you think we even have a chance if that's the way we conduct our business today? And you know what's even more painful is that we know exactly who those people are who are doing those things, you know. You've heard Mr. Leta of the Public Service Union tell you that it was the severance pay due to the 19-odd public works workers, which led to this whole fracas and the eventual firing of these 19 people, is $140,000. Do you know that some of these people who lost the last election are making that in a year? Yeah? If you take their salaries and their perks, the transport allowance, the this allowance and the other allowance, one of these guys who did not even win the election, who lost the election, one of them is making more than the total amount of severance pay that is due to 19 public works workers. We know who sat on the board of the Public Works Corporation and made those kinds of decisions. We know who was the minister making and pushing for those kinds of decisions. We know who was the finance minister that refused, if you will, to authorize the allocation of $140,000 for severance pay for its public works workers. But do we know the terrible pain and the terrible rupture that loss of income has caused the families of those 19 employees? Let me tell you a little story. I gave a gentleman a ride one time from the Jimmet area into town. He was a public works worker. He was one of those who had been fired. So we got to talking. And here's his story. Almost in tears. He tells me, Mr. Martin, you know, the full weight of this thing hit me one day when I needed to go into town to do something, and I did not have a bus fare. Couldn't be more than $3 or $4. And he went into the piggy bank of his son. You understand? You know what a piggy bank is? He went where his son was saving his little 25 cents and 10 cents and quarters and so on. And he took his bus fare from his son's piggy bank. And as he was putting the piggy bank back, that is when it hit him. But look at me, he said to himself. He told me, the provider for my family. For years, he had been married at that time, over 10 years. Look at me, the provider of my family. Robbing the piggy bank of my son to get a bus fare to go into town because I don't have any money in my pocket. He said that's when the full significance of what had been done to them at Public Works hit him. Now multiply that by 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 times among the 19 workers who were laid off, while those in charge were placing their friends in positions, their political supporters in position, were themselves making deals to acquire equipment that had been left back either by the Venezuelans or by the Chinese, etc., etc. And that's equivalent, in my view, to the bombing of Aleppo in Syria. No aircraft dropped any bombs, but some politicians and their cronies dropped bombs that destroyed the pride and the dignity of these men. So, even while we give thanks to the Creator for life every day, I want you out there who normally listen to Matt at this time, give some thought to, if you had to invite somebody or some people to the studios of Q95 to sit here and talk with me or Matt or Angelo or any one of us, who would you like to see? Would you like to see the Minister of Works? Would you like to see the head of the Public Works Corporation, the chairman? Would you like to see the chief engineer from the Ministry of Works? Would you like to see the financial secretary here to talk about the sale of passports? Would you like to see the minister responsible for Petrocarib, Reggie, to be here to face-to-face answer those kinds of questions? Would you like to see the Prime Minister himself, not on the phone, but right here in studio, talking about What is his development strategy for Dominica? And how does he believe it's going? How are things going in trade, in tourism, in agriculture? What are the numbers? Why is it taking so long to acquire a boat or two, or an aircraft or two, to facilitate the movement of manufactured and agricultural products from Dominica to markets within the region? What is the problem? Why was it so easy to find $18 million from the sale of passports to destroy a bridge and to rebuild a bridge that is not an essential requisite, when DOWASCO does not have the money to reinstate better than before the intakes servicing so many countries, so that communities like Montrachet, other communities that have been without water, in some cases since Erica, and are still without water or still without secure water supply, so that the men at the WASCO, the men and women of the WASCO, can once and for all do it how they know it needs to be done, because they would have the resources. That $18 million that is doing that work with a Barbadian company in the Roseau River there, wouldn't that money be better invested with the WASCO? So that in fact the numerous storms that we can expect to have over the next several years would not be instantly compromising our water supply. I mean, and we guys, not you guys, we want to sit down there and spend $120 for a ticket to go to one of the 3 nights of Pulsating Rhythms, when you have men, big grown men, going into the piggy banks of their children to get a bus fare, and people are on the radio asking you to buy a $120 ticket for one night, and you have people without money to take a bus to go into town? What are we talking about? And then you have educated lawyers, doctors, accountants, preachers, and so on, who can find it somehow possible to conduct normal living in that kind of situation. And I ask you, if Jesus Christ were alive and living in Dominica today, would he be silent? Would he say nothing? Would he do nothing? The same Jesus Christ that you pretend to pray to. So I'm placing all of you in the hot seat this morning. Every single Dominican, here and wherever you are in the hot seat. And we will ramp up the temperature of that seat until you can take it no longer and you have to get up and stand up and do something. You are sitting in a hot seat. Y'all don't like figures. Y'all just like people to come and give y'all Nancy stories, Tim Boishes. And you don't want to listen to the facts. You're allowing people who didn't even finish high school, but who found a way into the political fray to come and try to manage your affairs. Hello? And so many high schoolers and so many graduates of even the state college cannot get a job, and you're allowing those who didn't even make it through the high school system to be in charge of millions of dollars by way of budget and a ministry, and taking and taking and taking and taking, while you sit there quietly. O ye hypocrites! O ye false people! I would love to put you in a hot seat and have a button that turns up the temperature on your derriere. And I would like you sit there and take it. until you can take it no longer, because the smell of your burning flesh would force you to rise. We cannot make excuses for people who commit crimes against their own people. That is what happened in Croatia, in Serbia. And that is why those people went to court. Some of you want to join us. Good morning. Go right ahead.
I say praises, thanks, blessings, and glory to all those who have sacrificed their personal safety and security, trying to elevate mankind to humanity and even claiming their divinity. I see blessings on your family, sir.
Good morning, sir.
And I give thanks for you sitting there to Matt. You know, holding on for Matt. Matt, I pray that everything is well, guide and protect you till when you go and come back to the Almighty. I see you there with me, sir.
I'm right there.
I see if somebody would have raped my daughter or my son or murdered them, and the courts may have done very little, maybe send them 10 years prison and then they back out. Or maybe all of a sudden, based on a technicality according to their rules, the person is walking. And after all of a sudden I hear the person is getting, I can't find that person because I have a message for them after. I can't find them nowhere appropriate. It seems like maybe they may have bodyguard or eluding me or evading me. And one day they're getting married. Or they go to church on a Sunday. I see everywhere, any place is the right time for me to deliver that message to that person, you know, happy.
Yeah.
Because of that injustice you have done to me. And even in, what day it was, I think it was yesterday, I can remember when Matt was telling me there is a time and place for everything. Yes, who designates that place, happy? It is the person that is aggrieved, or the person that has a message to deliver.
True.
It's not the person that is there to receive that will tell me there is a time and a place, particularly if you have wronged me, happy.
But I remember a certain political leader, Prime Minister Skerrit, urging his supporters to go up to people no matter where or when he met them and call them traitor. In the cemetery, in the church, in the schools, on the roads and so on. So there's no time and no place.
Because
you know,
if it is convenient for you, you will be telling me the time and place for everything.
Very well.
But I can't find you. And I'm saying all that to say, when I listen to Roosevelt Skerrit, all of a sudden, maybe on 2 occasions, you know, maybe one Kamala choked him on Q95, and from that maybe he developed a phobia for Q, realizing, well, yo, that is one place I don't want to be.
But I'm inviting him to the studio. I'm going to be here maybe for a few days over the next few days, and I'd love Roosevelt to join me.
That coward,
I would love for him to join me. That's what I said. Whether he does or not,
I can't just sending out the invitation, but I see something I want to say in closing. You there with me, sir?
Go right ahead.
Even when, and Matt is, Matt is a lover boy. Matt is an easygoing person, and we love him for who he is. We expecting him to be somebody else. We know who he is, we accept him for who he is. But when Roosevelt Skerrit, whether he had called Matt or Matt had called him, I would say outside of all the stuff, Mr. Prime Minister, me that is Matt, not Matt, but that is blessing. You have evaded the people of Dominica for months, for years. We can get you in a press conference, we can get you nowhere. Please allow me to ask you a few questions and let him say the line drop, or he run off like a coward as he usually does.
Okay.
When every hurricane, every storm he running away, finally he's in Dominica and finding, he called Q95, or Matt called him that time, and coming in his little superficial address. That was not an address. The superficial kind of utterances about blah, 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 blah. Matt is who he is. Matt find, there is a time and a place for everything, and allow that coward to get away. But Roosevelt Skerrit, you're accountable, or you're supposed to be accountable to the people of Dominica, and you're abusing the position in which you hold, my brother, and I am holding you accountable. Come and sit down with Happy if you find your man.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Thank you very much. Blessings. Appreciate it.
Blessings, sir.
Okay. It's 9 o'clock, and at this time Matt would be doing other things, but this is not Matt, and I don't try to be Matt, and I'm sure Matt does not try to be anybody else but himself. So we and each one of us, as different as we are, we have a different role to play. If you look at the leaves on a single tree, each one of them is different in its own way, and it is together. In their diversity, they make a beauty and they create strength. And so it's the same with us. We'll take a call. I think this might be the overseas line. And in a short while, we will segue into some other stuff. Good evening or good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Afi, and good morning to Dominica and the listening public. Afi, I would like all of the above to appear in studio, but we know that until cock grows teeth or when pigs fly.
Well, we should always invite them. We should keep on inviting them, because the important thing is that let it never ever be said that the door at Q95 was shut. The door is always open.
No, Afi, the thing is this. I have in mind the question of the farmers and their produce that are rotting on the tree, on the ground. Mm-hmm. Now, the interesting thing here is that what I think Dominicans are failing to see is that Skerrit does this superficial thing about agriculture but has no interest because the farmer will be too independent. The question now, the economy is centered around Skerrit and a few select people in his inner circle who sell passports.
True.
Not even the Labour Party people who are not in his inner circle are allowed to sell passports.
But they don't see that, though.
Have money.
They don't see that.
You see? And this is what they are not seeing. It is a deliberate attempt not to get markets, because you say, oh, I buy you slick. So you're producing the thing, and then the fields are rotting.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, as a result of the winds of Matthew, several farmers are suffering additional losses, blowdowns of their plantains and their bananas, and even their fruit crops, their avocados, that some of which were just starting to come in and on the ground now, etc., etc. So the situation is compounded.
Afi, you would have thought that when they got these things, it takes about 9 months for these bananas to come, that they would have mounted a delegation to the United Kingdom, including people like yourself, Mr. James, some of the other farmers, the Minister for Trade, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Trade, and somebody from the Apex, and mount a delegation and go to the United Kingdom. Know that Britain has exited the EU. Now these are opportunities that exist in challenges. But I don't understand, how is it that the excuse that passes in the region for leadership these days is pathetic.
Okay, Louis, I'm going to have to sort of interrupt here because I have to get on to some of the things that Matt would normally be doing at this time. Apparently these things are fixed and the gentleman is here, so we might continue a little later. So thank you for calling.
I need a program by myself.
maybe you should talk to Mr. G at the radio, okay? All right. Okay, we have a gentleman who is no stranger to this microphone, who's just walked into studio, and he's going to take over at this time, and he's going to ensure that you keep abreast of some of the information that you need and can make good use of even as you attempt to sort of recover yourself, your business, your company, and so on. So you can go. We're going to kind of segue into that piece right now.
The government of Dominica and Discover Dominica Authority invite the universe to the greatest celebration of the world's indigenous Creole culture, the 19th World Creole Music Festival, October 20th, 29th and 30th, 2016 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, Roseau. On Saturday, October 29th, 8 p.m., multi-Grammy Award-winning Haitian celebrity Wyclef Jean. Alongside Dominica's Lady of Sang Ophelia. From Jamaica, reggae superstars Morgan Heritage.
She's still loving me.
And Trinidad Soca Masters, guess the band. And from Grenada, Mr. Killer. From La Martinique, Souval King, Dede Sepui. From La Dominique, the Ecstasy Band. And the Bouillon Creators, the WCK. Nightly tickets 120 EC, season tickets 325 EC. The showcasing of the world's most unique and diverse Creole culture. The World Creole Music Festival where people meet. C'est Musicano. This advert was brought to you with the kind compliments of Digicel, the extraordinary network.
In the Spotlight on Q95 FM radio, every Monday night from 8 p.m. In the Spotlight, featuring people from all walks of Dominican life, spotlighting their triumphs and tragedies, dreams, hopes, and aspirations, untold stories, touching the human and personal side of our people in politics, religion, sports, business, music, culture, the media, and more. Getting to know our farmers, public servants, youth, the ordinary Dominican. Listen to their stories. No limitations, no restrictions, no holds barred. In the Spotlight, we'll also spotlight interesting topics, issues, and relevant situations. Don't miss In the Spotlight on Q95 FM radio every Monday night from 8 p.m.
Treasure the rare, inviting richness found in our light wooden notes with a hint of vanilla. This rum is aged in individually selected oak bourbon barrels to guarantee a superb mellow taste with notes of dried tropical fruits, exhilarating the palate. Our unique aging process unlocks sweet, oaky notes with aromas of chocolate, toffee, and dried fruits. Angostura single barrel rum, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Fernandez, Black Label, really drinking good. Respect. The number one, so good going down, cause it really drinking good. Around the town, respect can't done, cause it really drinking good. Respect any lime, any hour, anytime we together, when the sunshine, the shower is respect forever, cause Fernandez, Black Label, really drinking good. Respect.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Stone ginger wine, oh wow.
In the streets when the ladies are line, I feel buy a buckle of this one ginger wine. One sip make you last till whenever. Swan ginger wine, great, this is forever.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Stone ginger wine, oh wow.
Greatness is forever with Stones.
Regio Australia, Capuchin Dancers Committee presenter Capuchin Feast. Yes, who thank them and Fed Capuchin. Friday, September 30 to Sunday, October 2nd, 2016. On Friday, September 30, True Rhythm Band DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, True Shatter, and the Bouillon King Essa Banda. Then on Saturday, October 1st, Signal Band, Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Melbum, and Daddy Benji N2O. Sunday, October 2nd morning, mass 11 a.m. followed by cultural activities. True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Mags, and the first Serenade Band. Event powered by Newland Sounds and Lights. Partners include the Government of Dominica, Honorable Regio, Flow, Petro-Caribbean, Caribbean Construction Limited, National Petroleum Limited, Fine Foods Inc., and Newland Sounds and Lights. No vendors allowed. Fed Capricier this weekend.
Yeah, we're back in the morning already. Just about 10 minutes going past the hour of 9 o'clock. Matt is not in today.
So I'm on my own. My name is Lennon. I'll be with you until about 9:30 this morning, right there on the hot seat. And every single Friday, you know what we do? We feature the fine products from Fine Foods, and we have a guest in studio this morning who's going to tell us all about the Giant Malt Rounders League. As you know, Giant Malt proudly distributed by Fine Foods Inc. for the past few years. So Mr. Abraham Brown is here doing a good job with the ladies and the Rounders League. Mr. Brown, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you, Lennon, and it's nice to be on the program and with you, just you and I.
Yeah, Matt is out today. But I'm in on the program. So just give us an update on the Giant Malt Rounders League. How have things been going, and what stage are we at?
Well, we are now in the quarterfinal stage. Mm-hmm. And really we should have had 4 matches this weekend, but we are only going to have 2. And we will have Marigot Cooperative Credit Union Stars playing St. Joe Phoenix at 1 p.m. at Pottersville, and Posse Rock Stars playing Rising Stars in Granby at 10 a.m. So those are the only 2 matches this weekend, and hopefully we'll be having ACS South Defenders versus Dublin in Granby, that is next week Sunday, and Tremors versus Maxwell Royal Challengers at Pottersville at 1 p.m. also, and that is next week Sunday. So we are getting there, and it's looking good. So this weekend we'll know 2 of the winners for the semi-finals, and that really gets it more exciting.
So right now we're in the quarterfinal.
In the quarterfinal phase, yeah, that's where we are now. Quarterfinal phase.
So the teams in the quarterfinals are
Marigot Cooperative Credit Union Stars and St. Joe Phoenix, mm-hmm. and Posse Rock Stars and Rising Stars. Well, as you know, Posse Rock Stars from Portsmouth and Rising Stars from Granby, and Dublin Almond Stars and ACS South Defenders, they are from Granby, and Maxwell Royal Challengers from Layu playing Tremors from Soufriere.
So we have 2 teams from Granby in the
quarters, yeah, 2 teams from Granby. Yeah.
Interesting. I know my good friend Anna plays with Stoke and Co-Hard Heaters, but they lost last weekend, right?
Yes. Stoke, that was a little you could call that an upset.
Upset.
Yeah, Stoke and Co losing, because they were champions last year.
Yeah. So they're out of the competition.
Out of the competition.
All right, so it's already 12 past 9 in the morning. Let's get a quick commercial break and be right back after this.
Honorable Reggie Austria, the Capuchin and Answers Committee presenter, Capuchin Feast. Yes, who thank them and Fed Capuchin. Friday, September 30 to Sunday, October 2nd, 2016. On Friday, September 30, True Rhythm Band DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, True Shatter, and the Booyah King S. Then on Saturday, October 1st, Signal Band, Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Malbum, and Daddy Benji N2O. Sunday, October 2nd, morning, mass 11 a.m., followed by cultural activities. True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Mags, and the first Serenade Band. Even powered by Newland Sounds and Lights. Partners include the Government of Dominica, Honorable Reggie Austria, Flow, Petro-Caribbean, Caribbean Construction Limited, National Petroleum Limited, Fine Foods Inc., and Newland Sounds and Lights. No vendors allowed. Fed Capricier this weekend. Sakai Mala.
We mixing white dog with anything. Only white dog. We mixing white dog with anything. Only white dog can beat it. It's calling. I'm eating. It's calling. Only white dog can beat it. It's calling. I'm eating.
White Oak. When it pours, you reign.
And of course, White Oak, when it pours, you reign. Already 14 minutes going past 9 o'clock in the morning on the hot seat. And we end with the Fine Food Stop on a Friday. That's what we do every single Friday. We end with Mr. Abraham Brown, the league coordinator of the Giant Malt Rounders League. As you know, Giant Malt proudly distributed by Fine Foods Inc. And we're talking about the games in the quarterfinals. Let's get a recap of the games as we close up and we go to our next guest this morning. So, Mr. Brown, the quarterfinals are on, so the next stage will be the semifinals.
Yeah, but we have 2 matches this week, 2 of the quarterfinals this week. So that will be Marigot Credit Union Stars and St. Joe Phoenix, and Posse Rock Stars and Rising Stars. We have that this weekend, and next weekend hopefully we'll have Jubla Almond Stars versus ACS South Defenders and Maxwell Royal Challengers versus Tremors.
Okay, so where will those games be played?
All right. On Sunday, like the 10 o'clock game, Posse Rock Stars versus Rising Stars, that game will be played in Grand Bay at 10 o'clock. And Marigot Credit Union Stars versus St. Joe Phoenix, that will be played at Pottersville at 1 p.m.
At 1 p.m. So just want to invite the public to come on out. One game in Grand Bay. Is that at Geneva?
Geneva, yes. At
Geneva and Grand Bay, and the second game at 1 o'clock at
Pottersville.
Yeah. So I want to invite the public to be part of it, be part of the Giant Mall Wrongless League sponsored by Fine Foods Inc. So far the league's been going good?
Yeah, I mean from all reports, when things are going really well, we are on track, and the new addition we have done this year, I think I'd said that already, is that we will have a best out of 3 finals.
Oh, good.
Yeah, best out of 3, because we have shortened the league a little. So we're going to have the finals will be best out of 3. So the champions will have a chance of really winning the other team. So we are hoping that will go down well. And at the Ballorama, the closing, we have tentatively said that somewhere around the 27th of November. The prize giving Ballorama. That is the date we have scheduled in mind. Yeah. So that
not finalized yet.
No, not finalized yet. Yeah. So on that day we are hoping that all the teams will come into play, and we'll have a special prize for the winner on that day for the Ballorama closing Ballorama champion.
All right, great. Sounds good. So all the best with the league and all the games this weekend. Just want to invite the general public to come on down. We have one game in Grand Bay at 10 o'clock on Sunday, and the other game in Pottersville at 1 on Sunday.
And I must say thanks to Giant Mall. They have been very good sponsors, and we are happy for the opportunity, especially being on radio as often as we are. We hope that we could have come more often, but sometimes time constraints, and it's not always possible. But thanks to Giant Mall.
Yeah, thanks to you as well. A well-organized league. When we come back, we should be speaking to the folks from the Capuchin Feast Committee, so stay tuned.
Honorable Reggie Austria, the Capuchin and Answers Committee presenter Capuchin Feast. Yes, who thank BMSM and Fed Capuchin. Friday, September 30 to Sunday, October 2nd, 2016. On Friday, September 30, True Rhythm Band DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, True Shatter, and the Booyah King Esa Banda. Then on Saturday, October 1st, Signal Band, Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Malbum, and Daddy Benji N2O. Sunday, October 2nd, morning, mass 11 a.m., followed by cultural activities. True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Mags, and the first Serenade Band. Event powered by Newland Sounds and Lights. Partners include the Government of Dominica, Honorable Reggie Austria, Flow, Petro-Caribbean, Caribbean Construction Limited, National Petroleum Limited, Fine Foods Inc., and Newland Sounds and Lights. No vendors allowed. Fed Capricier this weekend. Sakai Mara.
And they said before the break, we'll be speaking to someone from the Capuchin Feast Committee. Yes, Capuchin. I almost said Penville. From Capuchin. Let's say good morning to my guest who's in the studio with me. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Lena.
I just want the public to know your name, so can you give us your name?
Well, my name is Donna, and I am part of the Capuchin Enhancers Committee, and that is the main organizer for the Capuchin Feast 2016.
All right, the Capuchin Feast is on this weekend.
This weekend, starting tonight until Sunday.
From tonight till Sunday, have your whole weekend of activities?
The entire weekend, yes.
Okay, so give us a lineup. What's on tonight? What's on tomorrow? What's on Sunday?
Okay, tonight we have True Redeem Band out of Portsmouth. True Shatter, we have our DJs will be DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, and Asa Banton. Tomorrow night we're going to have Signal Band, Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, and DJ Melbourne. And on Sunday, we start off with cultural activities or after church. We have cultural activities, True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Megs, and the first Serenade Band.
Wow. So you have a packed lineup for Fed Capuchin.
Yes, we have a packed lineup for the Dominica this weekend, yes.
So we just want to invite everyone to come down to Capuchin. Capuchin is the northernmost village in Dominica, right?
Yes, it is. To the top.
To the top, right to the end.
Right to the end, yes.
So if someone have never been to Capuchin, you take the road from Portsmouth.
From Portsmouth and you drive straight up, you reach Tukari, and then from Tukari you just continue driving. And the event will be in the entrance of the village, right in the entrance. You'll see everything they set up, and yeah, that's how it will be.
I think I came to Capuchin last year,
Yes, you did.
For the feast. The activities normally, as soon as you climb that little hill, you get to there's a
stop there.
A cannon or something.
Yeah, there's a cannon right there.
So that's right there, the activities will be had. Okay. All right, so just want to recap us on tonight. Tonight you have a big night on a True Rhythm Band.
True Rhythm Band and Issa Banton. We have True Shatter. That's an upcoming DJ from our community.
What's the name again?
True Shatter.
True Shatter. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we have DJ Cliff and DJ Matthew.
Is that DJ Matthew from?
No, that's DJ Matthew out of Newland Songs and Lights.
Oh, that's a different DJ Matthew. Okay. So we have on tonight. We have. Let me just get that lineup again tonight.
True Rhythm Band.
True Rhythm Band.
True Shatter.
True Shatter.
DJ Cliff.
DJ
Matthew.
And Issa Banton.
Yes.
All right. So that's on Friday. I just want to invite the general public to come on down to Capuchin. Nice little community. Nice vibe. Take a drive down. And on Saturday we have
Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Melboom, and Signal Band.
All right, so big lineup, big things going on in Capuchin. Just want to take a quick commercial break and be right back as we continue in the morning.
Honorable Reggie Australia, Capuchin Enhancers Committee presented Capuchin Feast. Yes, who turn BMSM and Fed Capuchin. Friday, September 30 to Sunday, October 2nd, 2016. On Friday, September 30, True Rhythm Band, DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, True Shatter, and the Booyah King Issa Banton. Then on Saturday, October 1st, Signal Band, Clint H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Melbum, and Daddy Benji N2O. Sunday, October 2nd, morning, mass 11 a.m., followed by cultural activities. True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Max, and the first Serenade Band. Event powered by Newland Sounds and Lights. Partners include the Government of Dominica, Honorable Reggie Austri, Flow, Petro-Caribbean, Caribbean Construction Limited, National Petroleum Limited, Fine Foods Inc., and Newland Sounds and Lights. No vendors allowed. Fed Capuchin this weekend.
Fed Capuchin is going to be on this weekend, sponsored by Fine Foods, and I know you're going to get all your products from Fine Foods. You're going to get your White Oak, your Black Label rum as well.
Your
LLB as well. What?
If you drink too much, you can always come and get some LLB.
You get your LLB as well. Yeah, that's to keep you refreshed. And if you don't drink alcohol, LLB is a perfect choice for you as well. It's a great non-alcoholic beverage. You can have it. Here we have Giant Malt as well, and Blue Water.
Non-alcoholic drinkers. We have Giant Malt
from Fine Foods as well.
Fine Foods Inc. Yes.
And we also have our Stones Ginger Wine, the original ginger wine, will be available at Fed Capuchin as well. It's a pleasure to partner with you guys once again. Just want to invite everybody to come on down to Capuchin. What time does the activity start tonight?
Well, tonight we plan to start at 7.
At 7?
7, yes. Some people like to come early. So we'll have our DJs playing first from 7, 8 o'clock, I should say, yeah.
All right. Well, between 7 a.m. And the activities on Saturday starts at what time?
We'll go from 8 Saturday.
From 8 on Saturday, and Sunday you start?
Sunday we start our cultural activities at 4.
At 4 in the afternoon?
4 in the afternoon, yes.
All right, anything special in Capuchin? And Capuchin is known for anything special? I know they have is still the Capuchin Cultural Group is still there?
Yes, we have the Capuchin Cultural Group which will be performing on Sunday. I'm a part of Capuchin Cultural Group as well.
Oh,
so
great.
Maybe if you guys come and see me dance.
And you might really want to see her dance. I had a good friend of mine who went to college with me. Is it Cornelius?
Yeah, he's the leader for a group right
and
now.
And he still dances, right? Yeah. So you can go see Cornelius, and of course yourself. You'll be dancing as well. But you said you will be. No, it's maybe. Yeah. So time is running out. So just want to recap what's on this weekend is Fête Capuchin.
Fête Capuchin, some people say
Capuchin.
Yes.
All right.
Because we also speak a lot of Creole up there.
Okay,
so
good.
A lot of the elderly folks would say Fête Capuchin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm getting used to that one. So give us the lineup one more time as we wrap up.
Okay, well today's the 30th of September. We'll have True Shatter, DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, and True Redeem Band and Asa Banton. Tomorrow night we'll have Cleans H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Melbourne, and Signal Band. Sunday we start off with our cultural activities: True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Megs, and First Serenade Band.
All right, so packed lineup for Fête Capuchin this weekend. So just want to invite everyone to come on down to Fête Capuchin. Just want to thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
All right, you're welcome. And of course, Fine Foods, big sponsors of Fête Capuchin 2016.
Honorable Reggie Australia, Capuchin Enhancers Committee presented Capuchin Feast. Yes, who thank them and Fête Capuchin. Friday, September 30 to Sunday, October 2nd, 2016. On Friday, September 30, True Rhythm Band, DJ Cliff, DJ Matthew, True Shatter, and the Booyah King Esa Band. Then on Saturday, October 1st, Signal Band, Clean H, Ecstasy Band, RS Digital, DJ Melbourne, and Daddy Benji N2O. Sunday, October 2nd, morning, mass 11 a.m., followed by cultural activities. True Shatter, DJ Spawner, DJ Cliff, DJ Megs, and the First Serenade Band. Even powered by Newland Sounds and Lights. Partners include the Government of Dominica, Honorable Reggie Austri, Flow, Petro-Caribbean, Caribbean Construction Limited, National Petroleum Limited, Fine Foods Inc., and Newland Sounds and Lights. No vendors allowed. Fête Capuchin this weekend. Sakaima.
Behavior, boom. Poor behavior. Poor behavior. Just show me your poor behavior. Poor behavior. Voice, rum, show me your poor behavior. Poor behavior. Just show me your poor behavior. Poor behavior. Voice, rum, show me your poor behavior. Poor behavior. Poor. Just show me your poor behavior. Poor behavior. Voice, rum. The bacchanal again. When it pulls you in.
How do you capture the moment, spend it and live it? How do you reawaken the soul and free it to love? Fernandez Black Lake, feel its rhythm. Fernandez Black Lake, it knows the song. Fernandez Black Lake, every moment to savor. Fernandez Black Lake, taste its richness of flavor.
And of course, Fernandez Black Label Rum, proudly distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
No matter the question, the answer, nation always wrong. Boy, show me where you're drinking. Drink where you're drinking. I'm a professional. It's true. All day we drinking and we don't need no chaser. Running out the system, I'm a professional drinker. All day we drinking.
28 minutes going past here of 9 o'clock in the morning. As we close on the program, I'm going to let you know where you can enjoy your White Oak and Black Label promotional prices this weekend.
I drink, I don't get drunk.
We kick it off at Collins Stone Bar and Grill. Down there in La Pointe. They will have the White Oak promotion on for about 1 o'clock this afternoon for the entire weekend at Collins Stone in Sibuli, La Pointe. We will continue at Tambourine Tree down there in Newtown next to the Shallow Nursery Preschool. Of course, Tambourine Tree will have the promotion on every single day of the week on White Oak and Black Label. Go on, man, go drink the best.
Drink where you drink it. I'm a professional. Why we don't want me to drink anymore?
Also, our single barrel cocktail nights are on at the Iron Monkey.
I told her that I would not drink no more.
Iron Monkey located next to Courts on Old Street, formerly known as the Sellers Bar. They have the White Oak. Cocktails, also your single barrel cocktails as well. All prepared by Dominica's #1 mixologist, Andrew. And that's from 6 p.m. till. Go check them out. Also single barrel specials at Urban Gardens Cafe on Castle Street. Also at Tina's Tavern next to Auto Trade right there at the base.
I just feel so alive. If drinking rum was a strategy, I done strategize. And they say I could never control what I drink.
Up the Mount Daniel Road right there in the intersection with Auto Trade. Go check them out.
I'm a professional.
It's called the White Oak Independence Duive, of course powered by White Oak and Fine Foods. And that's 4 to 11 p.m. every Friday and Saturday until Independence.
Now listen, officer, I am not drunk. I just...
Yeah.
As we continue in the morning.
Is it that something so? Is it that something so?
And Cappuccino Fist comes alive, sponsored by Fine Foods as well. Fred Cappuccino is on.
Crazy, yeah. Living with this addiction, man.
True Rhythm Band is on tonight with Asa Banton.
I hear music, I'll follow.
DJ Mafia and lots more.
Come until tomorrow when I hear the bass and see every girl wind their waist. Now I'm looking to find my place. I in every vet and every section. Not talking about.
On Saturday, Clint H, Signal Band, and Mr. Benji.
You don't know, but just know it's so kind. You just have me so.
And then Sunday with cultural activities and the first Serenade Band. All this sponsored by Fine Foods Band. Really playing our part in the communities. And you know, since Fine Foods involved, we can get your White Oak and Black Label, also your single barrel.
You just have me moving.
Giant Malt,
singing so loud.
Your Blue Water and lots more, man, from Fine Foods.
Shipping every year is the same thing. And I don't know why you does have me so. If you take it away, then
also Ike's Bar down there in Scottsdale, a lot of promotion as well. For the entire weekend, so people in Scottsdale, go check it out. Sufria and Wi-Fi Sportman Sea Breeze for the entire weekend.
So put your hands high.
So that's it for me. It's about time I leave you ready. Afi is back here and ready to continue with the program.